Okay, so I'm recording this video because I'm finishing the shells and payloads module from Hack the Box Penetration Tester Path. In this module, we will be able to learn about shells and payloads, and I will explain a little bit about them because there might be some people that don't know. A shell is like an interface in which you can interact with a target machine, gaining control over it. So you will be able to read the content, download the content as if you had that machine on your computer, or if you were to be able to control that machine remotely. And a payload is a file that you create that will give you the shell. So that is how this works, and there are two main shells or two main shell kind of ways of working. One is bind and one is reverse. The bind shell is a direct connection from your computer to the target computer, and the reverse shell is a connection that you program to go from the target computer to your computer. That's how it works. It's kind of difficult to explain without more drawings, but that's how it works. And there are, in this module, mainly three systems in which you will understand how to create those shells. One is Windows, one is Linux, and the other one is web. So these are the usually systems that most often are used by companies and by people, in which you can create these interfaces, create these kind of small systems to control that specific computer. That being said, we need to understand that shells can be written in a lot of languages. So you will need to understand what is the language or what is the way in that the system communicates, so you can create the appropriate shell to it. For that, you will use a tool that is called Metasploit, which will run in your computer with the command msf console. And there's other really powerful tool that is msf venom that will give you the opportunity or the power to create your own shells. Because in Metasploit or msf console, what you will be able is to choose an exploit that someone has created already, or maybe to run a scan that will tell you if certain computer is vulnerable to certain shell. So for this, like Hack the Box, they did a great job in explaining the basis and the most important things that you will need to take into account, not only to create or gain these shells through the payloads, but also to detect and prevent, like giving it a little bit of a blue teaming perspective that is always useful to know for a red teamer. That is all the information that we could be able to find here. Is a really powerful module that actually is gonna give you the opportunity and the knowledge to do and complete certainly a lot of labs, a lot of machines in the other Hack the Box platform, which is this labs, the one in which you can, with your own hands, try many machines to exploit. Right now, I'm working on password attacks that proved to be very fun to do, and yeah, I will update you when I finish that path, when I finish that model. So have a good one and see you next time.